Hello and welcome down onto the tech desk, and in today's video I've got for you this. So this is the official case from NYXI that will hold your Wizards, your Hyperions and your Athenas. Okay, so every time I do a video, so when I did a video on the Wizards, every time I do a video on the Hyperions, I always get asked about a case, and this is the official one and it is superb. If you are looking for protection on your Joy-Cons, this is it. The only thing is, it is quite big, as you can see, which we will talk about the size in a bit. But if protection is your thing, with the Wizards that are big anyway, well worth going and have a look. I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of this thing. And again, I'll have a discount code that I managed to get off NYXI for you, so you can go and use that on anything across the website. Okay, so let's start off then with the outside of it. As you can see, nice black color, and the material it's made of is very identical to, if you've ever had a Switch case, you'll know this material. It's that kind of textured material that feels really nice. Now, it's not waterproof, but it is splash proof, so if you get a bit of water on it, you're just going to be able to wipe it off, but you're not going to be able to dunk this in the bath, unfortunately. So it says NYXI on the front there, nice bit of branding. And if we spin it over, it's just got a black zip. I think it might have been nice if this zip had been a bit more detailed with a different color, but nevertheless, it's a black zip all the way around. YKK zip, which is good. Couple of really good quality zips there with the NYXI logo on there, and in each zip we have a nice rubber thing, so you're never going to be able to miss holding the zip. You just don't, and every time I've been holding it and yanking it, I've just been holding the rubber bit here. And then you'll notice this bit here on the side there, so this is like a end of a clasp. That is for the wrist strap, so this comes inside it. I don't use a wrist strap, hence why I've not got it on, but I love the idea of there being a removable wrist strap. It's the small things, and there are a lot of cases out there that don't have this removable, and I don't like it. I've ended up cutting off some of my cases, but this one has got a wrist strap if you want it. So when you're carrying it around, if you drop it, it's going to be holding on your wrist like so. But like I said, removable. I just put that to one side because I won't be needing that again. Right, so the size then, I've got to use my tape measure for the width for this, so let's have a look. It's around 35 centimeters. And we'll get a little bit more accurate with this. So 35 centimeters long, just over 9 centimeters deep. And then there, from that side to that side, with including the zip as well, looking about 13 centimeters. So it is quite a big case, but as I said, the Joy-Cons are quite big and they're gonna need protecting. And so what I've got inside here, I've got my OLED Switch with the Wizards on. And what we'll do, so it's just the Switch with the Wizards and the case, that's it, nothing else, no accessories or anything inside it. And you're looking at 1,050 grams, just over a kilogram of that, so it is a bit of a beast. So let's unzip it then. As we said, we just grab the zips, pull it all the way around, dead easy, flip it open. As I said, I've got my Switch in here. Let's take this out. And we're going to start from the top, and then we'll kind of work down to this bottom bit. So this top bit here, if I grab the thing again, you can see that it is about 3.5 centimeters thick. Okay, so that means you can put anything in here that is around, I'd say probably around 3 centimeters thick. Loads of stuff in here, like a meshy bit with the zip. And if I show you this, I've got my Basius battery pack here. I don't generally tend to keep it in here, but look at that, no problems at all with that if you need it in there, and it doesn't go above there. So plenty of room for lots and lots of stuff in this top thing. So if you want like cables, fill it with cables, Joy-Cons if you need to, stick it all in there. It won't offer too much protection towards here, but it's enough. So now moving down to this bit here, this is where the double flap is. So here, there's games holders, there's all sorts on here. Look on here, there's 12 games you can put there, and then 12 games you can put there. So 24 games this thing can hold, that's loads. And then you fold it here, this has 2 straps. When I saw this on their website, this didn't have these on, so I'm not sure if this is a new thing or if they're going to put it on the website. And I think I've worked it out, because there's nowhere that can say what it is, but I think I've worked it out what it is. Because if you look here, there's some indentations. So I believe that when you've got it like that or like that, that is to hold the Switch. So you put your Switch in there, which I'll demonstrate in a bit. But the way I have it is like that, and then this lays onto the screen and protects the screen that goes underneath here. This bit here, which I can demonstrate, when you got this in, This is like, you kind of normally have this with battery packs, don't you? You just pull that and it pulls the switch up for you. So it saves you kind of getting stuck in there. You just get that and you just pull it out and it comes out like so. I tend to use that sometimes. It kind of does fold over the zip a little bit, so I tend to just to shove that in there. It's not too hard to get it out. And then in here, loads and loads of room in here. So you're looking at around 14 centimeters wide by, again, around about 10, 11 centimeters there. And the depth wise as well, it's around 3.5 centimeters deep. So again, plenty of room in there for anything you kind of need. We'll put some other stuff in there in a bit once I've packed it in. And it's got this lovely felty material that you know that it's gonna not cause your switching to scratch at all. Really nice feeling material inside. I've got the Wizards on here, so it's designed for the Wizard because it's the big enough, but we'll test it with the others. But look, if I put it in here, you'll just see it is an incredible fit. As you'd expect, it is perfect. It's designed for the Switch. This is the OLED, so if you've got a regular Switch, it might be a little bit thinner, but not only by a couple of millimeters, so I shouldn't worry about it too much. But look at the fit, it is beautiful. And then this flap here, look, that folds down there onto the screen, protecting the screen. This is a little bit higher, so it even gives a little bit of protection for the thumbsticks. But having said that, once you've got this over, you've got your few centimeters above it protecting thumbsticks anyway. We did a test the other day of trying to press the sticks. Now you can, but crikey, you've got to press it hard, right? No. There we go. Right, so if I use two hands, I can press the thumbstick in, but I've really got to press it hard. So when the switch is in, no worries about protection at all. Plenty of protection. So let's see. Let's just throw some Joy-Cons in there. Yeah, no problems whatsoever, no room whatsoever. You've got the middle bit for the Wizard. That can go in as well. Yeah, and I also tested it with a couple of Hyperion Joy-Con. It does fit, but I wouldn't be making a habit of it. Okay, because it does raise it up a little bit, because as you can see, the Hyperions are just a bit too high sat in the case. But if you wanted to, you probably could. That's how deep this pocket is. Now let's go on, let's take these off. So we're gonna put these to one side and we're gonna test it with the Hyperion. Like so, in it goes. So again, a really nice fit. You see that? There's a little bit of a gap there, but it doesn't quite move so much because it's kind of protected up against this bit and this bit here, and then the flap goes over, and then you've got it in there nice and secure. And again, loads of room underneath if you need to. And then finally, if we just whack a couple of regular OLED Joy-Cons on, like so, flap over, yeah, it's going to wobble about a little bit. Okay, so not really designed for the irregular Joy-Cons. It does work, but it kind of wobbles about a bit. Oh no, yeah. I think if you're going to be traveling around with regular Joy-Cons, you're going to want a case that's smaller than this, but it might even fit in with, let's try it like that. No, too much. Okay, so if you've got yourself regular Joy-Cons, this is probably not going to be the case for you. This is really for someone with the larger Joy-Con. Okay, so the other thing as well, we wanted to look at this flap here. So I believe that these flaps are for this. Okay, so you put your switch in like so, in there. And then if you're playing it like that, you've got this switch that's nice and secure. It won't move. Okay, so it's going to stay on there and it's not going to slide off. So I guess that's the feature it's for. Yeah, nice. So there we have it then. This is the official NYXI case. I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of it. I believe if you've got Wizards, or even if you've got the Hyperion or the Athenas, which we've also looked at in another video, this case is essential because it is going to be keeping your Joy-Cons and your Switch really, really well secured. And yes, it is a huge case, but these are huge Joy-Cons. Okay, this is the best option if you've got any of those Joy-Cons to keep it safe. Do let me know if you've got any questions. I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of this. And until the next video, bye-bye.